Hello students, again welcome back to Mathematics video lesson with yours truly, Ma'am Lorena S. Maglonso. So here are the materials needed for our discussion today. Again, you need your ballpen, your paper, and your module 3 for quarter 3, which is illustrating triangle congruence. So here are the objectives for this lesson. After going through this lesson, you are expected to define one-to-one correspondence and congruent triangles. Next is develop understanding of congruence by concluding that every point of each image can be matched up exactly with the other image. 3. Identify the 6 pairs of corresponding parts of congruent triangles and appreciate the importance of triangle congruence in real-life arguments. But before that, let's have a short review. So what shape is this? Very good. This is a triangle. So what is a triangle? A triangle is a figure formed by 3 segments joining 3 non-collinear points. And we use the symbol triangle. So yung mismong shape ng triangle, maliit na triangle, followed by the 3 letters representing the non-collinear points. So, ito yung ginagamit natin pag nag-name tayo ng triangle. So, here are the basic parts of triangle. The first one is the vertices. These are the 3 corners of the triangle determined by 3 non-collinear points. We also have the sides. These are the 3 segments whose endpoints are the 3 vertices of the triangle, and angles. These are the union of rays determined by a pair of non-collinear sides of the triangle. So, let's take a look at this triangle. So, kapag in-name natin again yung triangle, we're going to make a small triangle followed by the 3 letters. So, this one, ang pwede niyang maging name ay madami. So, kahit alin dito sa 6 na to, we have triangle LSM, triangle LMS, triangle SML, triangle SLM, triangle MLS, or triangle MSL. So, kahit alin dyan, pwedeng maging name ng triangle na to. Next, for the vertices, so again, yung vertices, ito yung 3 corners ng triangle. So, we have their L, S, and M. For the sides naman, yung dalawang endpoints, kukunin mo siya, and then you're going to put the symbol for segment dun sa taas ng dalawang letter. So, pwede siyang magkapalit naman. So, pwedeng LS or SL, pwedeng LM or ML, pwedeng SM or MS. So, this is the side, or pwede natin siyang segment. And for the angle, so gagamitin lang natin yung symbol for angle, and then you can use the letters for the vertices. So, let's name the following. So, for this triangle, so ito yung mga pwede niyang maging names. So, pwedeng SAM, triangle SMA, AMS, ASM, MES, MSA. For the vertices, so yung tatlong corners natin, again, we have A, S, and M. For the sides, so again, dalawang endpoints. So, pwedeng SA or AS, AM or MA, SM or MS. And for the angles, we have angle S, angle A, and angle M. Okay, now let's proceed to the correspondence and congruence. So, when we say correspondence, this simply means pairing and matching. So, ito yung pag-pair or pagmamatch natin. So, kailangan magkamuka. So, meron tayong tinatawag na one-to-one correspondence. So, correspondence that there is an exact number of pairings. So, eksakto siya. So, yung ginagamit natin na symbol is ito, yung may dalawang arrow. At yan ay nilalagay sa gitna. Ayan. So, example natin is triangle ABC correspond tayo ha, correspondence, corresponds to triangle DEF. Pag correspondence yung pinag-uusapan natin, kailangan meron tayong order or yung pagkakasunod-sunod niya. So, kung yung A, corresponds yan sa D. Si B kay E, si C kay F. So, hindi pwedeng magkabali-baliktad, ha? So, for example, itong triangle na to, again, yung triangle ABC natin, tsaka triangle DEF, correspond siya sa isa't isa. So, yung corresponding vertices natin, kamukha nga nung sinabi ko kanina, so, A corresponds to D, B corresponds to E, and C corresponds to F. So, yun yung mga corresponding vertices natin. For corresponding sides, kung makikita nyo, yung triangle dito, nilagyan ko siya ng mga guhit-guhit. So, ibig sabihin, that is the markings. So, itong isa na to, itong side na to, kamukha nitong side na to. So, yun yung corresponding sides natin. So, we have AB corresponds to DE. Again, mahalaga pag pinag-uusapan sa correspondence yung order. So, kung nagsimula ka sa AB, kailangan doon ka magsisimula sa DE or yung corresponding niya na vertices. So, again, yung A corresponds sa D. So, kung A ka nagsimula, so doon sa isa mo, kailangan sa D ka din magsimula. Then, we have side BC. So, ito yung BC. So, it corresponds to side EF. And for side AC, so it corresponds to side DF. So, yan yung ating corresponding sides. Next is for the corresponding angles. So, ito naman yung markings na ginamit ko para sa angles, yung mga arc. So, kung isa lang yung arc dito, so doon siya ang corresponding angles niya is yung isa lang din yung arc. So, we can say angle A corresponds to angle D. So, ito namang dalawa, itong tatlo, angle B corresponds to angle E. And angle C correspond to angle F. So, that is one-to-one correspondence or yung correspondence natin. Next, we have the triangle congruence. So, when we say triangle congruence, these are two triangles are congruent if and only if their vertices can be paired so that corresponding sides are congruent and corresponding angles are also congruent. So, masasabi natin na congruent yung ating triangles, dalawang triangles, kapag yung ating mga vertices ay pwede natin silang pag-pairin para yung corresponding sides nila tsaka yung corresponding angles nila ay maging congruent. So, example natin is yung palm natin. So, kailangan yung mga fingers natin is tama siya sa isa't isa. So, doon lang natin masasabi na congruent yung ating hands. So, parang ang vertices natin ay yung mga fingers natin. Okay. So, from that, pwede nating i-shortcut yung meaning ng triangle congruence. So, pwede nating sabihin yung CPCTC, which means the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So, yung corresponding parts natin, di ba yung pinag-match-match natin kanina, ay congruent triangle sila kapag congruent sila. So, congruence of triangles is studied because of the various application in our real world. Considered to be the most stable of all geometric figures, many triangles are oftentimes used as frameworks, supports, or bases for many construction works and architectural design. Architects and engineers use triangles when they build structures because triangles are strong enough to maintain their shape when acted upon by external or internal forces. So, mahalaga yung congruence of triangles. So, let's have an example. So, kung kanina, sa correspondence, yung arrow yung nasa gitna natin, dito naman, ito yung symbol natin for this is symbol for congruence, not correspondence. For congruence. So, ito, dalawang guhit, tapos, yung parang mayroong, yung sa enye. So, example natin, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. So, ito ay congruent. So, this time, kanina, correspondence. Kapag correspondence sa pinag-uusapan, ang symbol na gagamitin is yung may arrowhead. So, kapag ka-congruence naman, itong may equal, tapos yung may enye. So, same lang din natin. So, A is congruent to D, B is congruent to E, C is congruent to F. Then, yung corresponding congruent sides natin, side AB is congruent to side DE, side BC is congruent to side DF, and side AC is congruent to side DF. And for the corresponding congruent angles, angle A is congruent to angle D, angle B is congruent to angle E, and angle C is congruent to angle F. So, let's have another example, or illustrative example 1. If you know the triangle CHO is congruent to triangle SUG. So, example, ito yung ating triangle, yung dalawang pangalan ng triangle natin. So, the question is it correct to say the triangle HOC is congruent to triangle UGS? So, congruent daw ba si triangle HOC kay triangle UGS? Okay, the answer is yes. So, bakit yes? It is correct because the corresponding vertices of the triangles are named in the same manner. So, same manner pa rin siya kahit marumble siya. If you're going to look at here, yung C ay katumbas niya ay S or correspond to S. Si H corresponds to U. So, kung makikita nyo, ito ay H yung una. Then, sa kabila, U. Then, yung O corresponds to G. Kaya, ayan, G. And then, yung C correspond to S. So, S. So, same. Narumble yung letters natin. Pero, yung order niya is same pa rin dun sa original na given. Next, is it correct to say triangle HCO is congruent to triangle GUS? How about this one? Is this correct? Okay, the answer is no. Okay, bakit? Why? Because the corresponding vertices of the triangle are named in different orders. So, yung H natin, di ba, ang katapat niya dapat or correspondence niya ay U. Pero dito, naging G na siya. So, hindi na natin to masasabi correct. Next, for letter C, name the three pairs of corresponding sides. So, ano ba yung ating mga sides? Corresponding sides. Answers. So, side CH correspond to side SU. Again, yung order ng ating letters or yung vertices natin, mahalaga pa din. HO corresponds to UG. And CO corresponds to side SG. And for letter D, name the three pairs of corresponding angles. So, angles tayo. So, same lang tayo sa vertices. Lalagyan lang natin ng symbol ng angle. So, we have here angle C corresponds to angle S. Angle H corresponds to angle U. And angle O corresponds to angle G. Next, for illustrative example 2. The two triangles below are congruent, so complete each statement. So, kung makikita nyo, itong triangle na to, pag pinagtaklob natin yan, so itong si S, dito siya mapupunta kay L, tapos itong si E, mapupunta kay O. So, from triangle LOV, so L, dito ka nagsimula kay L, followed by O, followed by V. So, doon naman sa kabilang triangle, magiging triangle SEV. Kasi dito SEV. So, angle O, congruent siya sa angle E. Very good. And angle S, congruent siya sa angle L. And yung OV natin, side OV, yung OV natin, congruent yan sa side VE. OVVE. Oh, no, wrong. The answer is should be EV. O, bakit sa EV natin siya mapupunta? Kasi when we talk about congruence, again, it is important that the corresponding vertices must be in order. So, dapat sa halip na VE, so this is wrong. So, it should be EV. Kasi ang katumbas ni O ay E. So, kailangan una si O, kailangan mauuna si E. Next, illustrative example number 3. In the figure, triangle OAS is congruent to triangle DCB. So, if OA equals 26, DB equals 21, and BC equals 16, find the measure of the following. So, we're now going to find the measure. So, I'm going to use pen. So, triangle OAS. So, si O ay corresponding niya si D. Or congruent si O kay D. Si A congruent kay C. So, yung OA, we can say that OA, ito, hindi siya kita. This one, OA, ay equal or congruent kay DC. So, this one. So, let's put markings para mas madali natin siyang ma-identify. So, si OA daw ay may sukat na 26. So, this is 26. Then, si AS, congruent siya kay CB. So, let's put 2 lines here, AS, at saka kay CB. And then, yung natitira, OS, ayan, at saka B, OS, at saka DB. Ayan. And then, for the angle, so angle O, katumbas niya ay si angle D. Then, si angle A, ang katumbas niya ay si angle C. And then, si B, ang katumbas niya ay si angle S. So, here, meron pa tayong given dito na 115 degree. And then, dito naman sa isa is 25 degree. So, again, so DB, ang sukat naman ni DB ay 21. Hindi siya makita. Ayan, 21 ang sukat ni DB. And si BC ay 16. Ayan. So, may markings na tayo, mas madali na natin masasagutan or ma-find yung measure. So, si AS, ano ang sukat ni AS? So, di ba ang katumbas ni AS or congruent ni AS ay si CB. So, si CB or si BC ay equal sa 16. So, therefore, AS is also 16. Yan. Next is DC. So, ang DC natin, ang katumbas niya or corresponding sides niya ay AO. DC or OA. So, ang sukat ay 26. So, DC is also 26. Next is OS. Ang kapartner ni OS ay si DB. Ang sukat ni DB ay 21. So, this is 21. So, okay na tayo sa sides. Now, let's proceed to the angles. So, the measure of angle B, so yung measure ng angle B, di ba? Ang angle B, ang congruent niya ay angle S. So, angle S is 115 degrees. So, angle B is also 115 degrees. Next is the measure of angle O. So, sukat nito. So, si measure ng angle O is congruent to angle D. So, angle D is 25 degree. So, the measure of angle O ay 25 degree din. Now, so kung ito ay 25 degrees, dahil hinahanap natin ang measure ng angle A, the sum of the interior angles are 180 degrees. So, solve natin yan, ha. Ngayon, para makuha natin yung measure ng angle A, so, ima-minus natin yan dun sa dalawang measure. So, we have 25 degrees plus 115 degrees equal, so yung 25 degree plus 15 degree, that is total of 140 degree. So, minus natin sa 180 degree, that is 40 degree. So, the measure of angle A is 40 degree. So, that is how we solve for the measure of the sides and angles of a triangle. Okay. So, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understand the triangle congruence and its correspondence. Thank you for watching again.